The Trump administration recently moved forward with a plan to withhold federal funding from clinics that provide or refer women to abortion services. One clinic in Colorado receives $500,000 every year through the Title X program. Tonight, Brian Harrer tells us they're giving up that funding to continue the work they've been doing for decades.
Boulder Valley Women's Health Center has been around since 1973. We were actually the first abortion clinic in the state of Colorado. So we were established just months after Roe v. Wade.
Communications Director Lisa Radelet explains the mission has expanded since then, and the $500,000 helps fund services for low-income and uninsured people.
All forms of birth control, annual exams, PAPs, so that's cervical and breast cancer screenings, STI screenings, pregnancy tests, and decision counseling.
Federal funds have never been allowed to be spent on abortion services. This clinic uses separate funds for that. But the Trump administration's new Title X regulations go a step further. If Boulder Valley Women's Health Center wanted to continue abortion services, they'd have to do so under a completely different organization. New building, new staff. Something Radelet says would not be financially possible.
This is the Trump administration trying to push abortion providers out of the Title X program, even though no Title X money goes toward abortion services.
The administration's new rules were finalized in February but had been held up in court. The Ninth Circuit Court of Appeals gave it the go-ahead, though, last month, and anti-abortion groups applauded. Lynn Grandin, program director for the Respect for Life Office of Catholic Charities of Denver, wasn't available for an interview but provided a statement. "We appreciate the judicial system's concrete decision that abortion is not health care and that appropriate funding will be properly directed to health care facilities that treat women with dignity and respect." Boulder Valley Women's Health Center says that federal funding accounted for 20% of its budget. In light of the change, the state of Colorado gave the clinic another $200,000 this year. Radelet's hoping donors will take care of the rest.
There's no way that we would step back on our mission to continue to provide abortion care and referrals.
That state funding doesn't automatically renew. It's a budget decision made every year, so they'll have to apply for more grants and, again, rely on donors. Title X funding is now being steered away from providers like this one and toward healthcare clinics with religious affiliations. The state of Colorado is among 20 states suing the federal government over these new rules. No surprise, Planned Parenthood is also suing.
And services for now will remain the same?
Radelet says yes, right now they are not being affected. Of course, that could change if they don't get that $500,000 in future years.
Every year. All right, thank you, Ryan.